All right, good afternoon, and welcome to my discussion video today. The question that I wanted to discuss today was the question of how does Native American philosophy of education differ from traditional European perspectives on learning? And so I discussed this in one of our discussion posts, and this question really intrigued me. One, I'm very interested in Native Americans and how they thought and how they learned. I think that they were ahead of their time in the way that they were able to develop, even though it doesn't really look like it compared to European perspectives. Um, but I do think that both cultures really valued education, but the two different cultures, it looked very different. So with the European perspectives, um, they were chasing knowledge from books and from philosophers and people who just were gaining a lot of knowledge based off of what they were able to learn from others. But it was more of kind of that classroom type thing, where they were learning from people passed down, who had gained a lot of knowledge. But I think Native Americans were very similar in that chase for knowledge, but it just looks so different. Um, so I think that you can really see this in the speech by the Iroquois when they actually declined the invitation to have some of their children be on scholarship to William and Mary. At the time, William and Mary was a very prestigious university and college, and so it was a big deal that William and Mary was extending an invitation. But the way the Iroquois felt was that um, that European knowledge wasn't going to benefit the Native Americans, and I think that this was true for their culture. They had sent people to the European universities before, and when they came back, they weren't able to do anything that Native Americans needed to be able to do, like hunt and fish and run. And so this is very interesting to me because Native Americans were wanting their children to still learn and be contributing citizens to society, but it just looks so different than what the Europeans thought that should look like. Um, so this first picture that I have is actually of the Iroquois, and then the second picture I have is an old picture from William and Mary. Um, the really interesting thing to me about this entire topic is that I believe that both groups of people valued knowledge and were chasing knowledge, but it looks so different because of how one that they were all raised and just um, the different cultures, which was very interesting to me. Um, what the Iroquois actually said was to the European people to give them some of their kids, and they would teach them how to really become men and learn important things to life that they hadn't learned from European civilization. I thought that was very interesting that both people groups thought that they could teach the others children very important things that they would need to know. Thank you.